Vietnam, the Nam. We have the Vietnamese people, not North, not South, but Vietnamese, indigenous population, was being ruled in colonial rule by the French. And they wanted independence. And Ho Chi Minh took on himself, he had been in the United States, took on himself and made a proclamation of basically our Bill of Rights or our Constitution. But he made a speech, and that speech was in line with our United States colonial days, the 13 states. What Ho Chi Minh wanted to do is get independence from the French and asked us in a Vietnamese American military to kick the French out. Is that fucking simple enough for you? Our government decided that they were going to back the French and support French colonial rule in Vietnam. Thus, we divided the nation. The United States divided the nation between North and South, and then went on a fucking 15-year tear-ass fucking war. We were wrong. And it all, let's see now, it started with, let's see, Kennedy was going to get us out, which was a smart thing. But powers that be, military contract, military industrial, basically made up the fucking story about a sonar man on the USS Turner Joy, and voila, here we are. Thus, we have the entire Vietnam War a big F-U. And we have vets. Vietnam War vets. That was wrong. Now let's move up. Saddam Hussein asked Albright, does Kuwait have a aggression pact with the United States of America? If we attack Kuwait, will the Americans attack us? And she said, no, we don't have an agreement with them. So if you attack them, we don't have an agreement. There's no international agreement to come to their aid. So, Saddam attacked. Was given basically permission to. Said, we ain't gonna do shit. President Bush gets up there and says, what the fuck do I have to do with it? We ain't got no agreement with it. A few days later, lines drawn in the sand. See, they snookered him into it. Or we changed our mind and we made the pact after the fact. But whatever it is, then we went in and tore ass. Now here's another thing. Military. Once they crossed the Kuwait-Iraq border, cease hostilities. But the military thinks only like the military. Gun, 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 guns. Gung-ho. And while they're on this road of retreat, we bomb the front of it, we bomb the back of it, and we bomb everything in fucking between on their own land. They're back on their side of the border. The point was, leave Kuwait. The point isn't, go chase them all the way up to fucking Baghdad and kill their asses on the way. That was wrong and a fucking war crime. The entire Vietnam War is nothing but one big war crime. First Gulf War. Well, First off, we basically, what is that called? Fucking snookered. We punked. In the international stage, we punked Saddam Hussein. Okay. Now, Saddam Hussein had an entire country that was basically free of ISIS. Okay. Well, now comes 9/11. Anybody that believes 9/11 to be true needs to be psyched up in a psych fucking word. Okay? Like in Stephen Avery and Brendan Dassey's case, it don't go that way. Shit don't happen like that. Okay? Oh, I think that we got attacked by some dude in the cave. Which happens to be Saddam bin Laden, okay? Anyway, so we're on this far-fetched having a war in Afghanistan of all goddamn places. Fighting with some dude in a cave that doesn't even want to use a cell phone because we give his location away. And he's organizing all this shit. No, I don't. Okay. Well, remember that we were friends with them when the Russians came down and Al-Qaeda or whatever it is. You know. See, so there's this nuzzle up with these Muslims and anyway. Now, here's this guy, Barack Obama, which looks a hell of a lot like Saddam, well, not Saddam, but Barack Osama. I'd like to do a facial recognition on Obama and Osama. Okay. I'd like to do a blood test. I'd like to do a DNA. I'd like to do a dental exam. I'd like to do an eye retina scan, to Obama and Osama. See if they're one and the same. Why not? We can do it. We got the pictures. Why don't somebody put it through a professional fucking, and get a positive on that? Because I'll bet you 10 to 1 that Osama didn't die and they dumped his body in the ocean. But nah, that's Osama in the fucking White House. He's Muslim, speaks Muslim, all right? Looks a lot like him. Looks like Teresa Halbach and Theresa St. Jean Crockett look alike. Maybe we should do both of them. Kill two birds, man. Okay? So now, these socialist motherfuckers say, for some reason or another, we're going to give carte blanche to everybody else to come to our country, and we're going to throw them on the government dough. Give them all these benefits and shit. Well, we over here and yeah, right. The reason why we went into Iraq is to get rid of Saddam Hussein so that we can bring in fucking ISIS and shit, because that wasn't a Muslim country. Now it's a Muslim country, okay? You see? And we gotta send over all of our fucking our equipment so that we can train them on our equipment. Send them all of our teachers, expertise, technicians. Teach them all how to fucking run our fucking military. You following me? Okay. There was no weapons of mass destruction. They knew it. They went in anyway. It doesn't matter what fucking excuse they are. Okay? But now we create all these. We create ISIS. And ISIS's job is to create a whole bunch of shit, but not take over the world. Just get them out of the Middle East and spread them over the world. And now we got Hillary, that bitch. She's going to bring in, if she can, all of them. All right? Mostly male, mostly of fighting age. Probably trained on our fucking shit anyway. And bring them here. Well, let's see now. The Muslim man believes in having more than one wife. And the law says, hey, if you're already married, so he's got 13 to 17-year-old, 4 or 5 wives, okay, and they're going to populate it 1%, 2%, 4%, 8%, and there you go. And you, the taxpayers, are paying for all this to take care of them. And now I understand that we have a military base is a gun-free zone. What the fuck? No, military bases, you are issued a weapon and you walk around with the son of a bitch. If you find a serviceman without a weapon, put his ass on report. Now go in there and try that shit. Ain't gonna happen. Boom. That guy'd be shot so full of fucking holes. Okay? Now, all military bases, all military personnel, while it's on duty, you're required to be armed. Okay? Okay. When you're off base in civilian, you're required to be armed. Open carry. Oh, I'd like to see Virginia fuck with United States military walking around open carry. Oh, there you go. So now we're going to have, and we're training all these Saudis, we're training Muslims on bases where there's it's a gun-free zone. And we raised them, we brought them in. You know what this is? Oh, and then President Hillary Clinton becomes president. She already they got a bad deal with that nuclear fucking Iran shit. They're all up to their ass in Muslim and basically used the Muslim population to take over the fucking United States. Man, it's all written right there on the wall. Hostile fucking takeover by a foreign entity, and they're charging Donald Trump with, the president. And they're doing all this fucking shit. Yeah. Truth of the matter is, so, the Muslims start getting they go to the schools. Remember in the schools, they're sitting there just teaching 2 weeks of Muslim, about 30 seconds of Christianity, yeah. Okay? And then they had to recite this 3 times over, and the kids don't know it's a school project, they fill it in, they get a grade. But that makes them Muslim, and now if they say no, then they're subject to being killed. Stoned. Okay? And the eventuality is get enough of these Muslims in, all that, the squad, those guys, those ones, is to overthrow the government, revoke the Constitution, and put in Sharia law. Obama was supposed to go to the head of the UN, and Hillary was underneath him, and his bitch, which makes the United States the United Nations' bitch. You see how that played out? There are people, our own citizens, that are conniving and striving to overthrow this government and take us down so that they then can springboard off of that and become one world organization, one world government. And then they throw in climate change so conveniently that now we have a reason to knock off 50% of the population and have all the wealth of themselves. But Donald J. Trump, President, Commander-in-Chief, sir, stop that shit.